Hi all, let's start our fourth module. In the fourth module, we'll give an introduction about the software R software. Mainly how to put data into R, or mainly how to retrieve data from R, and what are the main features of R. These all basic coding skills also will be discussed in the fourth module. So the main aim of fourth module is to give an introduction to R software. R software is an open source software package to perform statistical analysis on data. So basically R software, it is a data analysis software. Also it is open source software. R is a programming language used by data scientists, statisticians and others who need to make statistical analysis of data and take key insights from data using the mechanisms such as regression, clustering, classification and text analysis. R is registered under GNU, that is General Public License, and R was developed by Rose Ihaka and Robert Gentleman at the University of Auckland, New Zealand. Now it is handled by R Development Core team. It can be considered as an alteration of software called S. S software was developed by Johan Chambers at Bell Labs. There are basically some differences between R and S, but there are a lot of similarities between S and R. So lot of code written in R can be understood by the R interpreter engine. R provides a variety of statistical and machine learning techniques. Machine learning techniques like linear and non-linear modeling, classical statistical tests like chi-square test, t-test, etc. Time series analysis, classification, clustering, all these machine learning techniques can be used using R, and also graphical techniques. Also R is highly extensible. Extensible means using the R library we can add so many features more, or functions. We can get so many functions. It is highly extensible. R has various built-in as well as extended functions for statistical, machine learning and visualization tasks such as data extraction. R can be used for data extraction, also data cleaning, data extraction, data cleaning, data loading, data transformation, statistical analysis, predictive modeling, data visualization. All these can be done in R. It is one of the most popular open source statistical analysis package available on the market today. Also it is cross-platform, can be used in any platform like Windows or Ubuntu, Linux platform or Windows platform, any platform it can be used. And it has a very wide community support. And it is a large and ever-growing user community. They are adding new packages every day to the R. This user community, they are adding new packages to R. With its growing list of packages, R can be connected with databases like MySQL, SQLite, MongoDB and Hadoop. These are the DBMS used by R to store its data. The DBMS mainly used by R are MySQL, SQLite, MongoDB and Hadoop. Understanding the features of R. These are the different features of R. That is, it is an effective programming language. It is a relational database. It uses RDBMS, relational database. Then data analytics facility is there. Data visualization can be done in R. Also, it is extendable using a vast library of R packages. Studying the popularity of R. The popularity of R is increasing from 2020. There is an exponential growth in the users of R. R allows the various operations like regression, classification, clustering, recommendation and text mining. So introducing big data. We have already understood what is big data. So big data, in big data the data will be structured or semi-structured or structured or unstructured, and this data should be processed where it is residing. When we talk to developers, the people actually building the big data systems and applications have a better idea of what they mean by 3 V's. 3 V's means velocity, volume and variety. That you all know. Volume refers to the size of the data. Then variety means there are various types of data. And velocity means the speed at which the data is processed. That is the speed of the data. Then nowadays these are the major platforms, major popular organizations that hold big data. Facebook, it has 40 PB of data and also it captures 100 TB of data per day. Yahoo, it has 60 PB of data. Twitter, it captures 8 TB of data per day. eBay has 40 PB of data and also it captures 50 TB of data. These are the various organizations holding big data. So they are using mainly Hadoop platform. Mainly the DBMS used is Hadoop.